is showing national pride full throttle. Black, aquamarine, and gold isn't only for clothes. Check out Lloyd Allen's story ahead on Independence Home Decor.
And speaking of our flag colors, LaDawn catches up with Vita Cayo fashions for Independence, so stay close for that.
Plus, a proud moment for Culinary apprentices. Hear what Chef Ellie has to say about it.
And coming up in sports, Caribbean Volleyball Championships are set to hit our shores.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Everything is independence, Marlena.
Yes, I'm loving.
We're interested in the decor.
Yes, we're fitting. I'm loving
Yes.
all the fashion, all of the house decor, even the people with their cars. They've got like the flags and they've decked out the vehicle and everything.
Yes.
Very patriotic. I love
Even their homes as well.
Yes.
But just a reminder to everyone to tune in to tomorrow night to our coverage of the Independence celebrations on Clifford Park. But for now, let's dive right into the news. Home decorations for Independence, a luxury celebrated by many who call the islands of the Bahamas home. Lloyd Allen visited a number of proud Bahamians who share their story of adornment leading up to the big day.
We're just a few days shy of the 2025 Independence here in the Bahamas, and across the country, many homes and businesses are going to be decorated with those aquamarine, gold, and black colors. Like this home for Angela Davis Roll, a resident of Ross Corner, who started decorations just 3 years ago.
I'm decorating because I'm a Bahamian and I like the Bahamian colors, so I put it up. I'm a proud Bahamian.
Now, many of the residents in this area also decided to decorate their homes, but according to Ms. Roll, it's not a competition.
No, it's not a competition.
Others also taking the liberty to brighten up their homes in honor of the country's 52nd birthday.
My name is Betty Mae Cargill-Bain. I live on Ross Corner, and I have been living here for many years. In fact, this is the old homestead, the Wilson property.
Now, I understand that many years ago you started decorating your home. Tell us why.
Because I believe in Bahamianization. Because I am a Bahamian, and if other foreigners could come in our country and do their flag, I could do it too. And it make it look beautiful. Our colors are beautiful, it's fantastic, amazing. I love it.
You also have a Independence Christmas tree, and your dining area also decorated.
Because I am a Bahamian citizen and I love it. I love my peas and rice, my crab, boiled crab and dough, my fried fish, and I am a Bahamian citizen and I decorate my house straight through.
A few corners over on Hay Street, Deja Dean also telling the story of loss transformed to celebratory independence.
My cousin had passed away in May, and his favorite colors were black, yellow, and blue. And what a coincidence that Independence is right there. So we just kept up the decorations, and we're going to add more decorations, probably some flags and all that. So, yep.
And as a Bahamian, what are you most proud of?
I am proud of my country and my culture.
And with 3 days to go, if you've not joined in the festivities, you still have some time to show your true colors of Bahamian pride. Celebrating the 52nd Independence. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Thanks, Lloyd. Well, just 2 days to go before Bahamians show off and show out in their aquamarine, gold, and black attire at various family events and parties around town. But if you're still unsure what you want to wear this Independence holiday, we might have an option for you to consider. LaDawn gives us an inside look at the Vita Cayo fashions.
Infusing a one-of-a-kind design that features the art of jonquillo, hibiscus, the conch shell, flamingos, pineapples, coconuts, the clear blue skies, and the national flag onto beachwear and activewear is what makes the Vita Cayo brand so unique and a must-have by visitors and locals alike. Ethan Biggs, a cruise ship passenger from Connecticut, says he brought his family to see and feel the quality of this Bahamian brand for themselves.
We've been on cruises quite a few times. Our grandparents are big cruisers. So we've gone a lot of ports, and there's a lot of similar products. So I think what you're looking for is quality and something that stands out.
Founder Tino San says a Bahamian business nestled in the heart of the Nassau cruise port is doing pretty well.
We get, great patronage from the cruise passengers that come off. Bahamians, once they find out about us, they feel like this is like a diamond in the rough. And so as we get more exposure to our local brothers and sisters, we're finding that the business is getting much better from them. People tend to gravitate towards the quality of the products and the boldness of the designs. And so, we have quite a few people that have been coming in over the last few days.
Sands says with the Independence Day right around the corner, kids are not being left out as they too can dress up and feel proud to be a Bahamian.
And so what we wanted to do is provide a suite of categories that allowed for, mommy and me, daddy and me, full families to essentially dress alike, to be able to kind of showcase their love and unity for each other.
Sands, who manages most of the design elements himself, says he's also proud to see the quality of the products gripping the attention of top international designers.
I pour my blood, sweat, and tears into having these designs that I love, that I think Bahamians and tourists will love. These pieces are things that I wear every day, as you can see from the logo on my shirt. And so I'm not just creating things that I want to sell, I'm creating things that I love and that I hope that others will love as well.
The Vita Cayo team says they hope the quality of products stand the test of time and goes far beyond seasons. And other things Bahamian delicacies, and this most delectable dish inevitably comes to mind. This citrusy, savory, and refreshing blend is the highlight of Sunday afternoon drives, the concoction tourists just have to have, and arguably the Bahamas' national dish. If you haven't already guessed it, Danielle Dean spells it out for you in this next report.
It's only fitting that as Independence Day creeps closer, we make the dish that holds a special place in the heart of many Bahamians, conch salad. We rode down to what owner Baldino Hicks dubbed home of the tropical conch salad, Dano's Gourmet Conch Stand on West Bay Street. So we discussed the making of 3 salads today. Can you just tell everyone what those 3 salads are?
So we're going to be making a scotch conch, a regular conch salad, but we're going to put an avocado 3/4 twist on it. There's an argument about that. And we're going to make a tropical conch salad as well.
Okay, first of all, before we start, talk about this avocado 3/4 twist. What is it exactly?
Well, people add mayo in the conch salad.
And that's the only difference?
Yeah, pretty much.
We quickly got to chopping, mixing, squeezing, then plating, and finally, my favorite part, eating. Even with reservations, for the first time I tried conch salad the Abaconian Grand Bahamian way with mayo. Though it wasn't as bad as I thought, it still ranked number 3, with scorched conch also a first-time try coming in at number 2, and tropical conch salad holding its own at number 1. At the end of the day, conch salad in all its different forms represents our various islands and is an authentic Bahamian dish we can be proud of and enjoy. Reporting for the Bahamas Tonight, Access Now, I'm Danielle Dean.
Thanks, Danielle. Well, last week marked a milestone for the LJM Maritime Academy as it moved forward with its recreational complex. The day was filled with ceremony and celebration, and it was also a proud moment for a group of culinary apprentices who went from being at some point uncertain about their futures to having the opportunity to work on the culinary team at last Thursday's event, thanks to Prime Minister Philip Davis's aid. And it didn't stop there. The over a dozen students were applauded by Foreign Affairs Minister Fred Mitchell, who posed for pictures with them, conveying the Prime Minister's support for these future culinary professionals. Chef Ellie, meantime, says this was quite an accomplishment for these students.
This is so good for them because it not only teaches them the fundamentals and how to do and prepare foods, but also how to present it. That is, people eat with their eyes, and so cooking is one thing, but also presenting is another thing. And so today this would have given them an opportunity to see how you can display your food in such a beautiful manner that people will want to eat and appreciate what you're doing.
And still to come, Independence Day is fast approaching, and Ingrid Bodie is here to represent. Weather is also on the other side of the break, so keep it locked.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the household expenditure survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
Suites Paradise Island is the best-kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
It's time for your Access weather forecast, and we have a tropical wave moving through the island chain, and that is generating pockets of showers and thunderstorms, as you can see on our live weather radar. So it's going to be of hit and miss nature over the next couple of days. And your boating forecast tonight, well, it's brought to you by Live Business, where we simply bulk up your business. In the northwestern islands tonight, light and variable winds with flat seas, but they will be locally high in their showers and thunderstorms. High tide tonight, 7:13 for the central Bahamas. You can have a southeast flow at 10 to 15 knots, and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. Taking you into the southeastern parts of the country, the winds are a little stronger there. Southeast at 12 to 18 knots, the wave heights 3 to 6 feet. So small craft should exercise caution in the southeast Bahamas tonight. And then tomorrow, which is Wednesday, in the northwestern parts of our country, the winds then become southeast, a slight uptick. Wave heights building 2 to 4 feet. Now the high tide tomorrow, 7:25 in the morning, with the low tide at 1:25 in the afternoon. For the central islands, the winds remain southeast but increasing, 12 to 18 knots. Wave heights building 3 to 6 feet. So caution flags will go up for the central Bahamas as well. And in the southeast Bahamas, a further increase in those winds, 15 to 20 knots out of the southeast. Wave heights 4 to 7 feet over the ocean. And then as we take you into Thursday, which is Independence Day for the northwest and central islands, winds are going to be out of the southeast, 12 to 18 knots with a fresh breeze there. 3 to 6 feet will be those wave heights with a moderate chop in place. Now the high tide will take place at 8:08 in the morning with a low tide at 2:08 in the afternoon. For the southeast Bahamas on Thursday, southeast winds once again at 15 to 20 knots, the wave heights 4 to 7 feet, maintaining caution flag throughout the 700 islands on Independence Day. And the international temperatures, well, these are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
It's time to change the way you move. You don't have to worry or even say you're sorry when you hear the Junkanoo. If you feel a rhythm or a new sensation, makes you want to get up and dance. Shake your body like you're crazy.
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. Marlena?
Thanks, Basil. Well, as we said earlier, we are practically at the eve of Independence Day, so national pride is the order of the day, and Ingrid Bodie will not be left behind. She's the creator of Authentic Strawwork and is no stranger to Access Now. So, Ingrid, welcome again.
Thank you, Marlena. Thanks for having me again, guys.
Of course. So we're right on the eve of Independence Day, and I know there are a few people, you're one of the only people, really, that is still practicing the art of authentic Bahamian strawwork.
Yes.
We see a lot of people opting to buy things from China, so tell us, why have you decided not to do that and just stick to the authentic way?
This is Bahamian. Straw is Bahamian. You know, we have our family islanders who go in the bushes, actually collect the palm trees. So this is what I want to stick with. I'm not doing anything else, but anything but Bahamian. all Bahamian.
Amazing. And so can you tell us a little bit about yourself? How long have you been in the business of straw work, and where do you typically operate from?
So I've been doing straw from I was 8 years old. I came from Rollville, Exoma to live with my aunt. She was in Teachers College, so I had to help her with her work in order to get my lunch money. And so she taught me the trade, and today I am thankful that I've really learned the trade because it has me where I am today. So I operate from Paradise Island Straw Market.
Amazing. And how important would you say, I know you said you learned from your aunt, that we pass these skills down in our culture?
Yes, I've said it before, and I will say it again. I think this needs to be taught in the schools now, because if the older folks are dying out and we're not passing it on to anyone, it's going to die.
Yeah.
It's truly going to die. So hopefully the Ministry of Education will see the need to put this in the schools.
I think it's definitely one of those you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Exactly.
And now, speaking of what we've got here, can you tell us what you brought for us tonight?
So I brought 5 pieces for you guys tonight. So this here is the coat of arms.
Gorgeous.
And so this takes the entire day.
I was going to say, so much detail.
Into the night. But it's fun doing. You have to have patience. If you're going to get into this work, you must have patience. And then I tried to do some of the symbols of the Bahamas. This one is the flamingo, which is our national bird. And with the palm tree, it's not the lignum vitae, but it's the palm tree. This is also Bahamian. And then we have the Bahamian flag. And so I put a sun on the top of the flag. Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahama land, yes. And then this is the national flower, the yellow elder, and then we have the blue marlin.
Gorgeous.
We have the blue marlin, our national fish. The grouper is not our national fish, guys. My fellow Bahamians, the grouper is not our national fish, it's the blue marlin, and so we have the blue marlin depicted on the bag as well.
Absolutely gorgeous. And so these designs are so lovely. What process do you sketch it out first? Do you have to sketch it on the straw? How do you get to this point?
Yes, I do. Something like this, you cannot freehand.
Right.
So I would have a copy made, place it onto the bag, and just work over the copy.
And so it's independent season now. How has business been?
Business has been good. I work from 2 places. 2 days a week I go someplace else. So it's really, really been good for me. And it's been good for me.
Have you noticed any particular favorites or more popular design this season?
Listen, this one here,
the blue marlin.
The blue marlin. I have somebody waiting for this for tomorrow. So they want this one. I was working on this today, and they was like, please don't sell this one. I'm coming back for it. And the Bahamian flag, our flag is one of the favorites. Our flag is one of the favorite ones as well.
A classic.
But this.
That one stole my heart the moment I saw it.
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous.
This is absolutely one of the favorite ones of my customers.
Amazing.
Yes.
And so if anybody has like a last minute thing, how would they be able to reach you?
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, and you can find me at the Paradise Island Straw Market. Just come over PI. I'm at the Straw Market every day from about 8 to about 6:30 in the evenings.
All right, well, thank you so much, Ms. Bodie. It's been a pleasure, as usual, to have you on our show. We know you're no stranger to us, so hopefully we'll have you back in here soon. Maybe you can show us the ropes.
Of course. Thank you again for having me, Malina.
Always. And as for us, it's time for us to check in with ZNS Total Sports to see what's on tap.
The Bahamas set to host the Caribbean Volleyball Championships. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, because everything is here. Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052. Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
Welcome to your Tuesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. Well, yesterday was recognized as World Volleyball Day. And what better way to commemorate it than in the announcement of the region's biggest volleyball tournament set to hit our shores later this summer? Our Charles Fisher gives us more details in this report.
August 13th to the 23rd are the dates featuring 9 men and 7 ladies, top-level teams from throughout the Caribbean playing at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. All the movers and shakers assembling at the Andrew Rogers Baseball Stadium foyer for the launch. And it was good to see 2 former national team legends in Leslie Russia Cartwright and Margaret Muggy Albury there. BVF President Kirkwood Green.
We are excited. We are ready. And we are committed to putting on an unforgettable tournament. We have, as indicated, Aruba, Barbados, Bahamas, Curacao, Guadeloupe, Jamaica, Suriname, Trinidad and Tobago, and the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Now, while the coaches have been named, Ronaldo Knowles for the ladies and Glenn Roll for the men, Team Bahamas expected to be officially named by the end of the week. 2 of them on hand, Chandra Maki and Shanari Hepburn.
To put on a show for us, we are working hard to be able to represent you, our families, and our country, and make you all proud.
Going to tournaments and just seeing how host countries, fans, and would just come out and support, especially when they win. I want that to be us. I've already made a proclamation for those of y'all over there, and I told the president of Kosovo, but I asked him what would happen when we win. Remember that? I asked him what would we get when we win, which tournaments we qualified for. He called me a bit optimistic. I feel like it's not optimism. There's nobody in the country that could beat us. I mean, sorry, from any country that could beat us.
This year's competition is going to be at home. So it's a personal thing to me because I played in 06 when we was here. And we didn't have such a good tournament. So for me, I hold it near and dear to me that we're going to come out successful in this one.
The championships also will serve as a qualifier for the Nausicaa Continental Championships in 2026. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
And that's all the time we have for you for sports on this Tuesday. Until tomorrow, I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out.
Bahamas, come celebrate our 52nd independence at the Family Fun Day, July 10th at Clifford Park. It's a great afternoon of food, fun, culture, entertainment, national pride. Gates open at 4 p.m., concert time 6 p.m. 52nd Independence Family Fun Day at Clifford Park. Bring the whole family. Admissions free. Happy Independence, Bahamas.
See, I'm proud to be a Bahamian. I'm proud to be a Bahamian.
The internet isn't just for surfing. There's a sea of shoppers buying online, and you can connect with them on Tingsy. Tingsy is the SBDC's online storefront built for Bahamians. Take your business to the next level by selling to customers online, both at home and around the world. People want Bahamian things, and if you got things to sell, sell on Tingsy. Find out how you can connect with a sea of buyers by visiting TingsyBahamas.com.
Welcome back. Our drone pilot, Mr. Kyson Miller, has chosen to fly over our national treasures because of independence. You're looking at a shot of historic Fort Montague, located in eastern New Providence. The fort was built in 1741 by Peter Henry Bruce to defend the British possession from Spanish invaders. Whew. Gone are the days of swashbucklers, invaders, and pirates. Let's take a flight down to Andros. Let's go.
Nicholstown, North Andros residents have welcomed Commonwealth Bank's new banking services with open arms. Bank officials attended a community meeting on the island last year to assess these family islanders' banking needs, and the response prompted the financial institution to install a state-of-the-art automatic banking teller machine that can answer the financial needs of North Androsians. Now, according to Commonwealth Bank President Denise Turnquest, the North Andros pilot project serves as a template for further family island expansion.
We are proud of the fact that we put one of our newer machines in North Andros.
which has the capacity to recycle funds, meaning deposits can be recycled for persons who want to withdraw, to make those funds available. Our team has been down consistently, opening accounts, and this is really an avenue to provide other services to that area.
Now, Commonwealth Bank already has a dominant presence in Grand Bahama, Abaco, and Eleuthera. The goal is to strengthen their influence even further.
Last year, we would have launched merchant acquiring services. And, this is something that I think the banking community has been really, talking about as a means for transactions to take place in the Family Islands. And so being able to provide those services to merchants to facilitate persons using card and digital means, I think is really important. And so we are now able to do that and do it well too, I might add.
Commonwealth Bank is doing some big things on Andros indeed. Marlena?
Thanks, LaDawn. Some good news for Androsians. That's big things for the Big Island. But turn things over now to Matea Cunningham and Let's Talk Socials.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk Socials. We're keeping the independence energy going as we highlight young Bahamians repping the 242 in creative cultural ways. Today we're turning up the volume with a rising musician who's bringing Rake and Scrape to the For You page. TikTok user at 242_bands has been catching attention with his keyboarding skills, specifically his finger roll rakes that perfectly mimic that signature Bahamian sound. Take a look. It's simple, it's raw, and it's authentically Bahamian. There are so many layers to our culture, from food to music to dialect, and Rake and Scrape is one of those art forms that holds true to our roots. Seeing young creators bring it to the digital space is what celebrating independence is all about. That's it for today's Let's Talk Socials. We'll be back tomorrow with more homegrown talent lighting up the timeline.
Well, that does it for Access Now for tonight. A programming note, though, there will be no Access Now tomorrow or Thursday due to the live coverage of our independence celebrations on Clifford Park and, of course, the holiday itself.
Yes, now make sure to tune in on Friday for Entertainment Fridays when Colin Christopher will perform some Rake and Scrape gospel just for you.
Have a great holiday, everybody.
Make it a safe one.